welcome to the Media Zone Halloween edition. Live from the House of Frankenstein.
I'm scared, Ed. Hold me.
Lobby. For some reason, I thought we were going to be like lost in a corner somewhere, but we're almost on the street here, which is kind of fun.
I was a little surprised when I came in here. They had the whole big setup. I thought we were going to stand in a corner.
Yeah, I thought we were going to be like away in this corner, but we are right out here. And we're going to have a lot of fun tonight as we do 2 films and all the usual fun. We even brought a mini version of the poster pairs game here, right here for you. And we also have a game to play when people wander in here. They have to put the Frankenstein films in order of their release. And we're going to give them passes to go into the Frankenstein.
They're going to have to be elderly folk. To know all this.
I tried this out at work.
Yeah.
I think I cut it off at 5. I didn't put the ghost in there or the House of Dracula. I think it's kind of easy. Can you do it, Dave?
I don't know. I didn't even know that was what these were here for, so I have no idea. I didn't even see them.
That's what they're there for. And we are going to try it out.
All right. Oh, there you go. I see it. All right.
I was going to ask these folks, but it looks like they're all set over there.
They're going in. They're not messing with
right
us.
In there.
They're going in for the terror and the horror.
Tonight, we're going in there for the terror and the horror. You're going to see Ed and Dave go through the House of Frankenstein later on.
And you're going to see me soil myself.
Or at least the portions that we can catch with the camera, because it's very dark and spooky in there.
It's scary, Ed.
You're going to see us go in there, and then we're going to take a look at all the models that are also over here.
Are people, as they exit, going to cross in front of the camera?
They are.
Oh, that's a very nice setup we have.
There's no other setup.
There you go.
Not for them.
How'd you do?
Hi, kids.
You did all right.
Not for them.
Were you terrified?
I didn't expect it to be so big, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
It's a good little display in there. But just remember, it's not real.
Look at Dave reassuring the kids as they walk out.
I don't want them to be scared for the rest of their lives.
He looked like he did all right going through there, a little kid.
Yeah, they're not crying.
Kids love to go in that spirit Halloween and jump on the little things and set off everything in motion.
You know, Ed, I went to that double N.
Okay.
The haunted hayride.
Yeah.
And after that, you have like 3 houses to go through. And the people I went with were scared and didn't want to go through the houses afterwards. But yet it was their idea to go. You go, you sit on the hayride, and then you won't get off the hayride to go to the haunted houses. Get off your asses and go through the haunted houses. That's what you went there for. Don't make me go through there. I wasn't wearing my Depends.
Was there an extra charge to go through?
No.
Maybe they didn't want. No, it was free to go through.
Well, no. Well, the whole thing costs like $25.
Oh.
But then you get the hayride.
But it wasn't anything extra you had to pay.
No, not for those extra houses.
No. Go through the houses.
For God's sakes, people, you invite me to go through everything. That's all I ask. But anyway, there you go.
I just noticed the caretaker of the House of Frankenstein is out on the street, Dave. He's trying to get people in here to play our game.
Is he? Is that what he's doing?
I think that's what he's doing. And it looks like they just want a picture with Frankenstein.
That's all right.
They want no part of the hijinks that are going on here. Little do they know the value that is waiting in here when they try to win free passes to the House of Frankenstein with our game.
Now, here's the thing about winning the free passes to the House of Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Whereas you and I would say this is a good idea,
Yes.
there are many a young child who may be too scared to even use the passes.
Well, we just saw a young guy go through and look like he survived. We got some people participating in the game, perhaps.
Oh.
Right now they're having a photo op.
Oh, that's nice.
With Frankenstein, which is Frankenstein will be showing up later on. Now we have some people that look like they're probably not aware of the 1930 Frankenstein films.
Right.
But we're going to give them a second chance like they do on the game shows. You know, they get a minute, and then if something's out of order, they can put it back in.
Okay.
So who wants to come and try to win passes to the House of Frankenstein? You're going to do it?
Yes.
We may need all the brain power we have. Now, what we have here, are you familiar with the original Frankenstein films?
No, probably not, Ed. They're not old enough. The movies are almost 80 years old.
Okay, we're going to give you a help and a chance to, go maybe 1 or 2 times to rearrange. What we have here, and we're going to start you out. We're going to start, this was the first film in the Frankenstein series. Frankenstein. Now, what you have to do is what was the next film in the Frankenstein series? And you have 4 more to choose from.
Oh, no! Pick them up. All right. Which is the second movie that came out after Frankenstein? Which one? I don't even know if I'm right. I'm trying to give him a hint.
Dave's giving them the most startling hints here.
Which one?
Correct.
Oh, very good. Bride. And let's see, what are the...
We have 3 left.
I don't even know. Oh, what's this one?
You would think after The Bride, what would be the next film?
Yeah, After the Bride.
After there's a monster and a bride, what would the next one be?
When the bride gets married to the Frankenstein, what might happen next? They'd have a son of Frankenstein.
Okay.
There you go. So that's 3.
That's 3.
Now you're on your own because I don't know which one comes next.
Well, you got to think, just like the Avengers, they started with Iron Man, and then as they went along, there was more and more superheroes picked up.
Okay.
So we have a film where there's 2 monsters, and then we have a film where there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 monsters. So what would be the next film? Bingo!
Let's go.
We put Frankenstein and the Wolfman together, and
then-
there, of course, then we throw just about everybody that's left in together.
We throw the whole house in.
So they did pretty good, seeing as they're only how old? 11 and 13.
11 and
They're
13.
pretty good with a little help from Dave. So we're going to give them three passes to the House of Frankenstein
Oh my God.
Wow.
from the Media Zone.
Thank you. God bless you guys.
We're also going to give you one of our web series cards, which will be coming your way anytime soon. And we'll give out 3 because we have a whole stack here. So,
Thank
okay,
you.
thanks for playing.
Oh my God, we're so excited. Thank
Okay,
you.
thanks a lot.
God bless you guys.
Frankenstein,
Frank! How you doing, Frank?
look who just happened to wander in. It's Frankenstein, Dave.
Get that? Can you get the camera way up there, producer?
The producer is on the camera there.
Looks like Michael Myers.
He just woke up.
That is the original Frankenstein. From what year was that released, Dave?
1931.
1931. I wonder if Frankenstein would know the order of the Frankenstein films.
We don't know. We don't know, Ed.
Frankenstein never talked in the Bela Lugosi version. We don't have that one, do we?
I don't.
Yes, Frankenstein meets the Wolfman.
Oh yeah, Bela Lugosi, right.
He didn't talk, right? A little bit?
Well, he talked in Bride, right?
Yeah.
Bride of Frankenstein. Then he went back to not talking.
Right.
In The Son of Frankenstein. So there you go. And
It's-
now he's going away.
It's funny, in the Ghost of Frankenstein, they put Igor's brain in the Frankenstein monster.
Right.
And then he went blind. And in Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman, he was supposed to be blind through the whole thing, which was why Bela Lugosi was going around like this. But they cut the whole plot out.
There you go. Well, we had some. Are we going to play this again with someone else? You
We
think?
actually could play that.
Oh no.
No.
No, he's too young.
We can't give him the test. Hey,
Hey,
even
what?
though it's the Halloween show, and folks are just wandering on in here. How you doing?
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's the fun.
all right.
That's the fun of doing a live show.
What was that?
What do we got?
Hello, sir.
Opening.
To scare you.
There's somebody in there. He's trying
Yeah.
to get out.
It's
That's why we're here, for all the interaction.
nobody wants to play our game. One
I
more
think
game.
I think they're already going through. So Basil Gogos, you did know.
Yes. I know the work.
Okay. He was actually at that Fanicon a few years ago.
I just want to tell the producer, I'm not seeing a lot of this over there.
I did see it when you were talking. Maybe you were too...
That was it.
See my reflection. I don't know.
In what? The coffin?
In the window.
Oh, back there, the glass.
You'll just pretend you're a spooky spirit back there. Oh, don't forget, later on, the people just wandering into the Frankenstein right now. Okay, so here we are. We're lucky enough to have somebody here at the House of Frankenstein.
Is she coming over?
Hannah is going to help us out.
Does she really want to?
I doesn't know if she knows. There she comes. What we do here every week on the media. Hi, Hannah.
Hi. Hello.
What we do every week here is we try to give people a chance to win free movie tickets. And they write in with their picks, 2 numbers, 1 through 6, and we reveal them. And if they match, they win 2 free movie tickets to the Regal Cinema.
All right.
So this week, and we haven't had somebody help us out. I haven't had to do this for about 2 years now. But luckily we have Hannah. All you have to do is pick one out of there.
Or 2. There you go.
Dave usually does that.
Lawrence Katz, 2 and 4.
Lawrence Katz, 2 and 4. Now what you're going to do is take off 2 and 4.
Wait a minute. Shouldn't this have been explained to her before?
I think it's easy to explain
right.
there. 2 and 4. Yeah, those just flip over, I believe.
Okay.
2 and 4.
They don't match. Oh.
They don't match. I can't see.
2 and 3 matched, I think.
Oh.
Because I can see number 3. I think. There you go.
What they are here is all Frankenstein posters this week.
Wow. But Lawrence did not win.
He did that. That's too bad on what? Yeah, they don't all come up. The top row is not attached. Well, thank you, Hannah, for helping out.
Very welcome.
Okay. Thank you. And nobody on the street yet to come in and play our game. Oh, we are going on the tour. Ed and Dave are going in there. Now, you hadn't been, you went in last year, but before
Right.
that, you hadn't been in a long, long time.
That is correct.
So what we're going to do is you're going to see Ed and Dave go into the House of Frankenstein at the brightest spots that are in there. There's a lot of dark, spooky things we're not going to be able to capture on our high-def cameras. But where there are light spots, you will see Ed and Dave going through. So why don't we take a look at that right now? How you doing, Dave? You
I'm a
hold up?
little scared, Ed. I'm glad I have the light.
Do you have to go back? No refunds.
No refunds.
Hit the button, Dave. Now, along with us, you didn't see him walk in, Dave, but we have a helper with us.
The invisible man.
The disembodied voice. There you go.
Let me say hi.
I'm a very terrifying person myself. My name is Ken Holmes. I'm an attendant here at House of Frankenstein.
Now, let me ask you about this. I think this is one of the oldest ones, because I remember this when I was a kid here. This one, what is the secret behind the breathing chest here?
The secret behind the breathing chest?
Yes.
That's a real person in there.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
We're going to keep up the illusion here.
We've kept him alive for years.
There's probably a lot of interesting motoring going on in
Yes.
there and things. Now, this one used to be the first thing you would see walking into the House of Frankenstein when the opening was on the other side of the building. And then the ants used to go around the skull. Now, this used to be a bunch of spooky glow-in-the-dark eyes in here a long time ago, but now we have moved the creature in here.
From the Black Lagoon.
Has he been here the whole time you've been here?
The whole time I've been here, yeah, but I think he is fairly new.
Oh, look out, Dave!
This zombie exhibit is fairly new, I think. Yeah.
The stuff in the back has been there.
Well, you know, if you go to New Jersey and you stay in the Angel of the Sea bed and breakfast, you'll have a lot of these older tubs, and it's like an old antique home.
Yeah, this is a newer effect. This used to be an old ghost.
Is it a projection?
It's a projection. of
Yeah.
some kind. We've updated through the years.
She's kind of cute, Ed, don't you think?
Sounds like Dave is enamored with the
I find her
ghost.
very attractive, Ed. It's a good thing I'm single.
She's blowing you a kiss.
I will accept it.
You still want the ghost, Dave?
I don't think I want her anymore, Ed. This kind of resembles Vincent Price.
I was just going to say that. From the House of Wax.
Ooh, seance. Some people say that guy sitting there looks kind of like old me.
This one?
Yeah.
Let's compare.
It's old Ken.
Through the magic of fading effects. We're gonna-
See the resemblance?
There's Quasimodo, Dave.
Yes.
And this is the exhibit where you have to bend down. Like Quasimodo.
Yeah.
I wonder if this was the original thing that was in here.
I'm no youngster.
Now here's the Phantom of the Opera. There's also another one in here, right? Is that the one you see from the street?
Yes.
You can't see it in here though.
This is the Lon Chaney version of Phantom of the Opera,
Yeah, it's classic.
the 1925 film.
Some people aren't used to seeing this one.
They're used to seeing the Herbert Lom version.
Herbert
right?
Lom and Claude Rains from, I believe, 1962, which is a good one because it actually has talking in it. But the original 1925, I like the silent films, Ed. You know I like the
I
silent
know.
movies. That's a classic. That's a great one. So I recommend the original.
We're going into the tourist trap. Permanent vacation.
Ooh, you guys made it.
We made it. I bet some of the audience thought that was one of us down there.
Somebody didn't make it out over here.
Claw marks.
One of the tourists. What's under the dome there?
Well, I'm going to say it can't be good judging by the expression on his face. Unless his wife is a crappy cook and it doesn't matter. But here we go.
He's expecting bad cooking.
Yes. It's his lover!
Did you get the story? Just in your head, you made all that up. That's the lover and the wife. Does she have a...
A thief and a cook?
Well, she's the housemaid, the one in the one that he's about to eat.
Oh, that's the
And
maid.
he was having an affair
Right.
with the maid, and
So
The wife didn't like that very much.
Oh.
So now.
Okay, Dave was reading this here.
What was I
That's
reading?
It was. Or did you make
Oh, no, I
that
didn't
up
even see
all
that.
in your- Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, she's kind of cute too, Ed.
We can't let Dave alone in here. Okay. This is Jason and Freddy. You remember this from last year, Dave?
Oh, jeez.
That did scare me last time, even though I knew it was coming. Let me see. This is one of the newer exhibits here with the current horror folks and their victim. Camera off first. This is another one of those breathing effects where she's taking her last breath. Oh, the hangman.
Canada's first hangman, himself a convicted murderer.
Ready?
Let him go.
Oh, it feels good to hang someone, Ed.
Now you get to electrocute someone.
Oh, this is even better. Normally, when you go to the Alice Cooper concerts, you see a hanging, an electrocution, the guillotine, and a lethal injection. Last night, it was only the guillotine, and he had a Frankenstein creature, so I missed the electrocution. Well, that's close.
It is very close here.
So I'm going to get the electrocution now. So it's like a continuation of the concert from last night, Ed. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go. I'm going to electrocute this poor soul, and I'm going to do it right now. He's doing it very slowly. I like that.
Now down the stairs.
Down we go.
Now, this used to be the forgotten prisoner was just a skeleton in the corner. Now we have this new one here.
I guess when you're a forgotten prisoner, you become feral.
This used to be one of the first things you would see. The torture chamber. When the fine went the other way.
Boy, they had some good ways of torturing people back in the day, didn't they, Ed?
Yeah, now they just call it working for the state.
Yes, that's true. My favorite. I love the rat.
Speaking of the rat, Dave,
I know,
look
did you
at
see that?
this victim here.
But is it a woman?
It's a woman in there, right?
Oh yeah, that's a woman.
With some heavy breathing.
Who knew this place would be such a turn on between the ghost and this over here? I didn't see a sign out front that said there was partial nudity.
No, only strobe lights.
I have a bad back, you know, and it's good to get stretched out. That would be the perfect way of doing it.
So that wouldn't even be a torture device.
Right, it would not be a torture device. Plus, I might get an extra little bit of height out of it.
Okay, Dave, you're gonna hit the button. Here we go.
Oh, this is straight out of the Alice Cooper concert. This is
black hole we're
The
going
black
into
hole.
soon, where space spins uncontrollably into what?
Yeah, this is what that original flashy room was like. That I wasn't like. Yeah, this one I have to close my eyes through too, or I'll vomit, Dave.
Will you? Well, then let me be behind you in that case. Am I ready to go through?
It's not bothering me right now. Why is that? There's
Maybe
the lights
because the
on?
lights on it.
Yeah, okay, let's go.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Okay, now it's not.
It's still pretty bad.
Yeah. I gotta close my eyes, Dave. Keep talking. Oh.
Come on, Ed. Keep going. Get you to it.
Oh.
It's not that bad.
We lost our guide, Dave. Oh, there he is.
So you made it?
We made it with my eyes closed for that last one.
Oh. Oh, God.
Wow, that was a close
That
one.
was terrifying.
Well, yes, we have to wrap up the show. Right now, we're going to take a look at the models.
All right, let's go over
When we're done with that, we're going to come back to the desk, and then we're going to wrap up the Halloween show here at the House of Frankenstein.
in Lake George, New York.
We're not going to be here every weekend to
No.
help you out with some passes, but by the way, speaking of that, all those passes we gave out, they haven't come out yet.
No,
it's a long.
I'm telling you, there's something going on back there.
It is a nice long trip through there. I think it's 40,
yeah.
It can take 45 minutes or so to go through there. So thanks for watching the Media Zone Halloween show, and thanks to the House of Frankenstein for allowing us to shoot our show here this year. It was a lot of fun coming out in public here.
For the love of God, Ed, end the show already. It's 40 minutes in. You're going to be complaining about how much editing you have to do.
All right. We will see you next time, live from the Media Zone sets.